Okay, so there's your form.
Right.
Let's send it to.
So basically, I need to send a copy of that and fill this out in its entirety, and then
One of the copies of this,
Yep.
keep some for yourself, and then you need to cut off this breakdown as well.
Yep.
That charge breakdown. You can cut that off the box.
Yeah. And then send it to them, and
Send
then
that with that filled out.
okay. And they may give you back.
To the address.
They may give you back the customs charges.
Yeah, depending on whether you know.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, of course. All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
Cheers.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Hi, what up? What up? What? Rain the mask. What up, YouTube? It's Rain the Mask. Yeah. So that last video, no, that's not what I look like. That's not Rain the Mask. You get me? That's a man that works in parcel force. Anyway, you know what it is? I was collecting a parcel and obviously got lit with the charges. And I thought, for F's sake, how can I get these back? And you know what it is, and maybe it's just me, you know, but in the early days of doing this whole rep thing, when I used to go to the post office to collect my shit, I was like, oh man, I can't even ask them nothing. Like, there might be a customs officer in the back, and then if I ask any questions about why am I paying this, he might just come out and just fling on 2 handcuffs on me, and then I'm in the van, and then I'm in prison. My mum's gonna know that I'm buying dodgy crepe, all kinds of shit. But I thought, fuck it, I'm asking the question. So I asked that youth there, how can I get my money back, or how can I claim it back, or try to claim it back? And what my man said, I don't know if you got the gist of the video, is basically you need to get this form, if it will focus. It's called a C3 form, C3. Now this is basically for you to claim back the customs charges, and maybe because we live in the UK we shouldn't be paying these charges, I'm not sure. There's a few questions on here. A lot of it is just detail in regards to where you got the shit from, the request you're making. If you're an illegal immigrant, leave this alone, blood. Don't go near this. Leave this form. This is customs and border force and all of that. Leave it alone. Just pay that charge and that's you. It is quite in depth. I guess they have a lot of people filling out this form, hence why it's a photocopy, and asks you a lot of stupid questions. In a nutshell, you need to fill out this form completely, add in the detail which you get from the invoice you get from EMS. So the invoice obviously looks like this. So you need to send 1 copy of this. 1 is obviously for your records. Now, what he basically said, and I think a lot of the guys in the UK that have been going through all of this have been saying that this is the most important part. So, in a nutshell, let's try and explain this now. If it says shoes sample, this amount needs to be $15 USD, $15 or less. If it is a, let me get this right now. If it is a gift, or if it's marked as a gift, this can be up to $40 if it's a gift. So what's probably been happening with the rep sites, or the ones that we've been using, is that they've just confused themselves. Like, no disrespect, but some of them Chinese youths, like, they're not going to school. No disrespect. So you tell them one thing, yeah, market as 15, boom, they hear 40. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But so it goes sometime, innit? Isn't it? They don't really have compulsory education and all that. So yeah, you need to fill that out, send that out, and then what he said is you need to send one of this. So when you get the charges, you get this stuck onto the box. He's saying you basically cut this out, put it in your envelope, send it to them with this form. They then look at your case, make an assessment, and see if they're going to give you back the dough. I would read through all of this, but I'm not going to. In a nutshell, if you want your money back, this is what this is saying. If you want your money back, fill out this form and you might get it back. So I thought I'd bring you this video because I know a lot of people are speculating about what needs to happen and whatnot, or why things are happening. And this is actually the fact of the matter. Information and video from Rain the Mask, you see me? It's not all about just reviewing crep and all of that, but there's some coming. But anyway, Rain the Mask signing out. Boom, sken, skedaddle.